Did you know that English is not as untouchable as it seems? Oh yes, when it passes through the hands, or better yet, the mouths of Brazilian culture, the result can be hilarious, critical, and above all, transformative. Today, to keep things a little bit lighter, I will talk about one Brazilian band that does all of this brilliantly. I'm talking about them, Massacration. Massacration, for those of you who don't know about them, well, they are a satirical heavy metal band created by the crew, the classical crew from Brazilian television, Hermes and Renato. But they aren't just a parody of metal, you know? I think they are one of the most beautiful examples of post-irony. You know, they started the band just as a joke, just as a satire of metal bands, and things got serious fast. And today, they perform all around the country for heavy metal bands all over Brazil. Although they do this comedic beat, they are also very serious. Their songs are very heavy metal, very loaded, and people headbang to it, you know? It's one of the craziest things here in Brazilian culture, and one of my favorite things here in Brazilian culture. But why do I say then that they are so transformative if they just trying to do comedy, you know? I say that they are very transformative and very revolutionary in their way of doing music because they transform English into a linguistic playground, you know, mixing Portuguese and English in a way that only Brazilians can truly understand, you know? There are many examples of this in their songs. You just need to think of words like bucetation, punhetation, and my favorite of them all, avacalhation. Man, avacalhation is awesome. Seriously, it may seem as just a joke, and in most of the cases it is just a joke, but this is actually a genius way of taking English, this global language, and reshaping it in our unique style, you know? And if you already watched this channel, then you know what I'm talking about. There's a name for that, and that name is meta-anthropophagy. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit derivative here, but I need to explain it again for those of you who are coming here for the first time. Meta-anthropophagy is a concept inspired by Oswald Andrade, Anthropophagic Manifesto, or Manifesto Antropófago. The idea of Anthropophagic Manifesto is to devour the dominant cultural elements and return them in a new, hybrid, and deeply local way, you know? Meta-anthropophagy, on the other hand, it's about taking this concept and applying it to language itself. So, you know, you're going to do a bit of linguistic cannibalism here and there. You are going to eat your own words. You are going to do, as I am doing here in this channel, a kamikaze approach to language. You know, you are going to give up your original, your home language, and talk only in English as this global language, you know? Massacration does exactly that, but in Portuguese, you know? They appropriate for English, but to speak only to Brazilians in a way that only Brazilians can understand. And they are constantly reshaping English, you know? As I said in the other words, bucetation, punhetation, avacalhation. Avacalhation is my favorite of all, it's my favorite. But this appropriation of English doesn't stop just there, you know? In songs like The Bull, they take words in English, like The Bull, but apply the meaning of it in Portuguese. You see, the bull, or touro, or boi, it's a typical word here in Brazil, in Portuguese, to describe someone who has been cheated on. But that's not the word you guys use in English to describe someone who has been cheated on, you know? And yet, Massacration doesn't care about that, because they're making music for Brazilians. So they're going to sing, "Tonight you are the bull." Even if saying that "tonight you are the bull" makes no sense for those of the listeners who only speak English, you know? It makes sense for those of us who are Brazilians and who speak English and Portuguese. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious, and accidentally, deeply philosophical and deeply subversive. In other words, their songs aren't for folks who only speak English. They are for us Brazilians to make us laugh and have fun while headbanging to the power of Detonator's voice. If you think this topic is fun, then you must know that it is based on an article, an essay that I published on my blog, thebrasilianmud.wordpress.com, where I talk about how Massacration is one of the epitomes of meta-anthropophagy in the way that it devours and transforms English to fit the Brazilian humor. In that text, I analyze the lyrics of songs like Metal is My Life, Evil Papagali, and others to explain how and show how they are transforming English and the culture of metal into something that's absurdly and comedically Brazilian. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, I don't want to take more than 5 minutes of your time because I truly respect your times. We're passing the 6-minute mark now, but thank you for watching. Give this video, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk. I'll leave some of Massacration songs here in the comments, but I really recommend that you go read the full text so that you can understand how they are being deeply subversive, even if they are just trying to do comedy and make people laugh. That's it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Kisses and hugs from your friend in Brazil, and I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.